Yeah.
I mean, I saw TNC having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They were laughing so hard, and then they last pick Medusa. What?
Yeah, we're like, okay, this is more standards. Like, okay, they're just...
Pump some charges on Retaliate. They need to be careful about it.
Yep. But at least you see the synergy that comes from the two heroes. Cold Feet working with the Wraith Fire Blast.
Yeah, double stun always feels good.
Well, up on top lane, DY kind of trapped in here with the Gale going to
deny
connect. DY is going to go down. Tim's gets the first blood. Paparazzi couldn't get back for the denial. That's the cool thing about Venomancer, the way he functions. Like, he went 2 points up in Sting, now hits the Gale as well. Like, he doesn't have to commit abilities to turn around. So DY doesn't have that easy, oh, I've cursed you, so I'm instantly winning the lane. And Tim's, yep, he's got a fissure on the right line and just gets the kill with it. Cuckoo claims it while on bottom lane. Yang running through the tree lines. Gabby, more have you got to give? The Cold Feet and the Hellfire Blast. Revenge kill on bottom. Well, I say revenge kill. It isn't. It's just a straight up kill.
It's 3-0. There's no revenge.
Yeah, so I got ahead of myself. I jumped through the episodes. Season 8. Oh, Paparazzi, he's also going to be careful again, Tim's. All he's going to do is fissure, block him in.
He has no TP.
Paparazzi cuts around. The Gale's going to connect once again, slowing him down. Tim's has that bonus damage just to bring in, so Paparazzi has to commit the Warcry, but he can't move. He doesn't have the movement speed to get away from Cuckoo, who's just going to get another kill, and a Venomancer with momentum.
So they're going to rotate one of the heroes because it's pretty much impossible to do anything. Which means that bottom lane is going to get a lot of farm.
They're actually going... As, well, DY, Tim's fissure creates a space over on 3, Stormbolt. They're coming back over towards Cuckoo. A pick up and throw back. Cuckoo doesn't have the distance. He'll hit a 2-man Gale and tries to make a break for the tree line, but DY, as well as Fade, have that range damage, and Tim's let everything off he could, but they had to move an entire tri-lane up to that top lane now. Sending Rubik as well, Death Prophet towards the top. Cuckoo starting to plant down some of these wards. They're level 1s, so they will not survive long once they start getting attacked. Nice fissure. Tim's, oh, he's actually going to block Yang in. He's going to get both the bounties on bottom. Armel stealing that illusion rune. Wants to turn around as well. Has he got support? Cuckoo's moving in, but Armel's taking so much damage with the Gale under the exorcism. Ori just stays with him. They cannot slow him down thanks to that haster. And Tim's, he's got his own stuns looking to lock in Fade. Stampede's already being committed, and they got all the chain stuns in the world, so Fade will fall to Gabby. He rotates into this mid lane. Yes, so it was Prison Island. Not even Gilligan could get to us. Paparazzi trying to battle for the top bounty rune. He's able to claim it. Tim's gets the fissure block off, but TNC feels something is wrong. Fiji Gaming aren't showing enough. The bounties will be taken on bottom, but it's inside the mid where the damage is being done. Venomancer falls so quickly. Not what they were searching for. Snap. Oh, VG are grouping up, but they smoke right underneath the Radiant Observer Ward. TNC have so much information for this, and Tim's, he has the Blink Dagger.
Let's see that
around the back. They jump in. If they just hit the Nova right now, this will be enough. Global Silence kicks in. There won't be a Nova, but Venomancer does have buyback available. The fissure makes it difficult for VG Gaming to get in closer. Venom holds off. The tier 2 tower died in mid lane. That's the last remaining tower that went down. And what does VG get? They burn Global, they burn God Strength, they get a kill on a Venomancer. And Gabby, he's going to get a revenge kill into Fade. It's support for core, but you'll take it. Because this now opens up Roshan. Rubik's dead for 50 seconds. Oh, ish.
Is there any DD runes? Nope. There's an arcane rune. Someone's pinging it out. It's on bottom. DP's going to pick that up. Yeah, it seems like Silencer stole some of my intelligence as well when I said that they're going to contest it.
Hey, we can't always be Kyle. I mean, right.
By some, I mean 3 digits.
You're fine. There's pressure on the tier 2 tower on bottom. Fade's only going to steal the Hellfire Blast, but of course he doesn't care about that because like he knows you'll get that every single time from the Wraith King. As the army gets summoned, BKB from Wraith King. It's there. He doesn't want to burn it just yet. He's still got the reincarnation. Armel's focusing down the rain tracks. Another stun connect from Paparazzi. Ice Blast moves for Paparazzi. He needs to back off from this one. The BKB offers that protection, but now Gabby goes to work, and Tim's hits the Echo Slam into the back lines. You have your exorcism up, but look at VG Gaming. Stampede and retreat, but they kind of forgot someone. Never leave a man behind. Ori wants to continue to fight, as he does have all the ghouls up in the air. Yang hits the 4 stars connect, but finally the Aegis Immortal will break. So many abilities being burnt, and they're ready to fight once again. The cold feet triggering onto the Centaur. He slowed down the Scar. He's doing his work, and the damage output from this Deucer is so high. Gabby will jump in and finish off the Centaur. Buybacks available. They'll lose their range racks here. Now, what more has VG got left in the tank? TNC had just outlasted them. They're an Everlast.
I don't think it's enough. You can see Paparazzi already being outside of base, trying to get some farm. Raid King, his salty is up.
Yeah, Reincarnation's already back, so he doesn't care. They take the lane of racks. Sven's pushing mid lane, but the TPs are already beginning.
A 4-staff, and they have another 4-staff, so it's such a great item in this game to kite. If Sven initiates, if Centaur blinks in, you can always just force someone out. And even Medusa has one queued up.
Look at me. Hey guys, he's taunting as he walks up the hill. The Reincarnation
Sven has no mana.
Armel's ready to fight, and now, well, they pick him up, throw him back down again. Maybe they have the damage output to get the kill. They do. He's actually down with no buyback available. Gabby, overconfidence is your weakness. He needs a little bit more faith in his friends as TNC try and retreat back out, but now there's two heroes without buyback available. You'll commit huge abilities for sure.
During the time when Vlad's was like the best item for the offlaners, a lot of those initiating offlaners put it in the backpack when they were hiding in the trees.
You would think like that kind of like if it could be a blind buff.
Keep jamming.
Found him. Here comes your Ice Blast. Ori, he's going to walk straight into it, and he knows it too. The chill effect will come onto Yang. There's your first 4-staff down. The global silence has been triggered. They need that Stone Gate. They also need Deucer to stay alive, but they bring her down almost a minute and a half on the sideline. And Paparazzi putting that damage to use. Gabby, he'll get his TP out into the cover of BKB.
The Roche just spawned.
The Vortex is up. He can get himself in the front lines, but that's why they're trying to get rid of these damn Centaur illusions. They're seeing too much. Even the curse from DY. ALT is there. If you combine it with the Nova, Paparazzi, even if he gets the Aegis, he'll end up popping, and he's backed up. Ori's, they've lost the damage because they don't have the Exorcism spill popped anymore. The Vortex is seeing them all. There's your Nova. Here comes your AA Blast. It's going to connect over on Yang, and Tim's hits the Echo Slam, working with Gabby to find the kill. Roshan killed up by the dive. Paparazzi, who's got his Ori. He picked up the Aegis, the Immortal. They've got the kill already onto the ES. Gabby wants to stand his ground here. He has Reincarnation with the help of DY, attempting the TP out. The damage is enough to get the kill before he can complete that. But now they turn their attention with the Fissure. Gabby, can he get out of the pit? Yes, he can. Forced up, but the Exorcism Spirits, they follow through up. The Cuckoo with the slow on Ori. They haven't done yet. Tim's, he has the Fissure available in a bit, and Ori up the hill. He'll get away. They've got defense problems, and VG double bought back.
Even though it's a 7,000 net worth lead for TNC right now, it doesn't mean anything. It's if you're asking me, VG Gaming has an upper hand right now.
Okay. Well, do we want to ask you again in a second? Paparazzi running around. He's trying to juke out every bit of damage, but it won't happen. Dead for a minute and a half.
Have an upper hand if Paparazzi's solo feeding on bottom.
Bottom lane's already pushing in hard enough. There's that Lotus Orb you're talking about. It's over on VG. The Rubik was able to afford that. Ori. The 40-minute bounty rune. One quick observer ward. They see Yang. Where's that Ice Blast? The connector's coming in. Tim's gets the perfect hit. It's going to connect over on Yang, so he's chilled up. No regeneration for him, but with the global silence, it's allowing VG Gaming to get the counter initiation with their BKBs. They stand their ground. Wraith King doesn't really have much more to give. He'll end up dying, burning the Reincarnation, but he's lost his Deucer. Buyback kind of has to be expected if they want to have any chance to win this fight. The Fissure from Tim's will end up cutting it out. Ori is caught on the wrong side of the Fissure, so now Gabby can find his hit-ins, but what if they got the Vortex? It's making it difficult for VG Gaming to get back down again. So they just push forward and hit down the Deucer. This will be huge. If Armel goes down, VG Gaming may just take this. If they can put him in the grave for so long, DY's dying to the illusions. He can't move through the Medusa illusion, so say goodbye to your silencer. And now TNC turn their attention over towards Paparazzi. Gabby wants this. Here comes your Ice Blast, but it flies high while Gabby runs low. Tim's can let the Fissure go. The Lotus Orb won't protect him from this one, but they still need to kill up Paparazzi. That's why Tim's jumps in. He gets the chain stun in, and they find that kill. Then Gabby doesn't want to end there. Fade has to die, but Fade uses the stun of Gabby to get that knock on.
For a moment, it really looked bad for Armel. He was caught in a really bad position. Fade.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a certain death for him.
Yule's up. Nothing is ever certain in Dota, but that one's pretty certain.
I love how they high-fived the cheese to Sven, and he committed to trying to kill Medusa, but they used the Force Staffs really nicely to push her out of the position.
They used the Force Staff to push Ori in right on top of the Reincarnation. The buyback's already coming from the Sven. Ice Blast, perfect fissure. So the Ice Blast, remember that's an Aghanim's buffed up one. Paparazzi and Yang don't want to get into the engagement. Like 3 heroes after you had the DP show on top. So Gabby, yeah, you see him now posturing over the other way. They need to do the counter T-ward that VG Gaming did previously. Gabby still stands as the Night Watchman. Jumps in, able to connect on the stun. Here comes your Ice Blast. A little bit further at the back. He'll still be able to get the chill effect over on the Centaur, but Yang just tanks through it. You can summon the army of the dead, but Ori into the back lines. Ancient Apparition is going to TP out, but no, the Yulsip will end up cancelling this. But with that split damage, Armel kills off the Centaur. Turns his attention towards slowing up Paparazzi, but that's why they jump in. A quick Hellfire Blast from Fade, but a Force Staff moves them from one hill to the next. And Ori, they just want to disengage right now. TNC, the Fissure, cutting the mid lane. Tim just keeps him out, but Ori, he's going to refresh her off and go once again under the cover of the BKB. He still has Exorcism available. Fade, what a huge silence. They just hold them there, but the split shot damage, you've got enough, or do you? The Doozer can't continue to hit. Gabby needs to back off. He's got Reincarnation. He just wants to kill off this damn Ori, and maybe with the Abyssal Blaze Sun, he can just switch targets. That's better. Working with Tims, they bring down Paparazzi. Dead for 2 minutes, but Ori, he's going 1v4 under the tier 3 towers. The Gel can hear. Remember, he's got that high movement speed. Tims has to keep him controlled, and they're gonna bring him down. 2 heroes dead for so long. How much damage can TNC do during this time of no Sven and no DP?
Now, since the Keen joined, TNC seems so much more disciplined.
Yep. So the Aghanim's upgrade, was it Tims that actually took that one? It's in his backpack at the moment.
That's going to hurt a lot. So DP still has no buyback. They need 100 gold. Bounty runes are spawning in a minute, so that's a shame. This is gonna be mega creeps for sure.
Jumps in instantly. They're looking for that quick pick off. The Rubik is a good one to claim it on. And the Ice Blast will ensure it, but no, Force Staff in a blink away. Fate gets the distance. But the army of the dead is just ripping apart the base. They have to fortify VG Gaming. 10 seconds before Paparazzi is back to the world of the living. But the dead await him. DY, what have you got? Another quick silence from Ori, trying to keep that control up. You do have that Reincarnation, so even if they do find the kill over on Wraith King, it's just buying more space for Armel and his Lucius to move forward. That's why Paparazzi needs to clean them up.
Paparazzi can't move. Look at his move speed.
Well, that courier's flying over the shop, so I'm just keeping a weathered eye on the courier's horizon. Ori jumps to the front lines. That creep wave just gets nuked so quickly. And here we go again. And the army move forward. Fade hangs in the trees. Yulseta begins over on the Doozer. Remember, you have the extra life. 2 minutes left on the Aegis Immortal. It's a good Ice Blast. Connecting on Ori as well as Yang. And the DP, well, she tries to actually battle the Doozer, but the issue is over on the side where DY is barely alive. He'll get the global silence off, but the bigger initiation hit the back lines from Tims. Of course it did. Ori has all the high movement speed that comes from that ultimate. Fade tries to return it over and hits an absolutely no one. They're all out of range. And Wraith King just stays with Paparazzi. They want to cut him, they want to control him. He has no movement speed when he actually dies, like when the Wraith King dies. The Fissure lands the stun, splits the team fight. Gabby's in a little bit too deep. He'll end up going down. Buyback's available. He's not going to commit it just yet. They have got the mega creeps, and now it looks like TNC just want to get the hell out of here. Doozer may not have that chance. She has the Aegis also. She'll end up living to fight another day as she buybacks with the TPs coming forward. Gabby is ready to move forward as Ori. He's running out of time, and he's very isolated from the rest of his team. So Paparazzi, you'll stun him up. You'll let the illusions do the work as Paparazzi now basically moonwalks on the spot. That's just his movement speed. The Fissure control is there. Yang can't get in. He's trying to move in to help out with no Sven, with no Yang. The Centaur can't move. He's dead for 2 minutes. Tims is just styling on Ori. He kept her control totally, and they get the GG out. TNC win game 1. They are such a good team.
In the end, it's a witch doctor, Toby. I gotta agree with Kyle here. Not what you hear often from anyone, but
like Venomance is hitting that level 3, which is when all hell broke loose on top lane. And Tims, well, there's your Gale. He's just punching in. DY, he's got the Voodoo Restoration, so that gives him a little bit more sustain. On mid lane, Armel, the kick from Fade, the slow is good. One quick hit. And Ori finishes the job, and that's what he needed. This sniper needs a good start against the Storm Spirit. Near where support can come unless ES can make a difference, and he's actually TPing towards the mid lane, looking for a gank over on Storm Spirit, rolling boulder again, going after the Storm with the kick that slows up. Armel has no way to jump out of this, and they're going through 3 shrapnels, but with the Vortex, Armel just turns it around, kills off Fade. Ori will still get the kill.
How does he get 134 gold for that kill?
It's good experience as well as the money for Armel. Just advance him forward. Already got the double nulls. And with level 6 up and running, maybe they actually think about fighting.
Yeah, if they get a Gale on Sven, he's dead.
Well, that Gale connected. Storm Spirit's got a jump available. Paparazzi already using the Storm Hammer. So Paparazzi dragged back down again, combining with the Storm DY. He sees it. It's like, I'm pulling, boys and girls. ES will die in the meantime. It seems he's having a little bit of trouble. Paparazzi's doing a pretty damn good job to stay in this top lane against the Venommancer, better than previously, but he's still sitting at 3.5k net worth to the 5k of the Wraith King. Tim's caught out in the trees. He cannot get the stomp off in time, while Ball Lightning forward. Witch Doctor looking for a rebuttal. DY has the War Credit, given some extra life. The Stormbolt will connect. DY so low in life. Armel will finish the job, and then Ball Lightning away. Assassination will be able to connect, but thanks to 1 charges and some bottle charges, Armel stays up, and then he gives the bottle over as well to Tims. So that's Armel, the kick! If it wasn't for the heal that Tims was giving him, they would have actually found that kill, but they're battling. They're battling for the rune. That's what Tims is trying to pick up, but it looks like it's going to go the way of Fade. And with the Stormbolt and Ori arriving, this is exactly what you wanted from VG Gaming. The fight is coming to them. And Fade isn't giving up. Armel's going to find him in the tree lines. A quick little silence means there's no Vortex. The Ball Lightning forward, but he couldn't get anything more. Now, Tim's has got an extra friend on the way underneath the Observe Ward to the east. They see Darkseer farming up the stack, so Tim's will lend them with the Ice Blast. An extra Vortex pulling them back into the Ice Blaster and the ET Splitter. That was right on the edge of the Grand Canyon, but the wall's closed in. And that means the TNC can just push. They will take this tier 1 tower.
Yeah,
VG Gaming are in no position to defend.
They realize something shady is going on because there's no one bottom.
They're actually grouping up. Gabby's watching. They're still into the cover of smoke. The smoke instantly breaks. Witch Doctor had to go on him. Now the rest of them, remember, it's the Wraith King. He's the one who has that secondary life. They want to try and make some copies. Here comes the Ice Blast from the rear end. They weren't ready for this one with the rolling boulder forward.
He didn't skill it.
Able to actually dodge, and Gabby, you're right, he did not have the reincarnation skilled. So he ends up going down. Oh, well, surprised with the Chinese approach. 1 man pushing, 4 man smoked behind, and they're even going for the wraparound. We'll move underneath, actually, just by a little bit northern of that Observer Sentry Ward combination. And that gives them a faster angle in towards mid. A quick silence on the Ancient Apparition. And already Wraith King is running north. Get away, up the hill, over towards the shrine. It's not available for him, actually, just yet. Assassination gives the extra vision. Gabby looking for the movement speed with the phase boost. He actually dodges the kick. Now TNC. Now they got with Tims with the stomp. The Spirit staying on top of him. They're just focusing this down. There's going to be a lot of damage for the ET as well. But he waits for the stomp. So then the reincarnation slow goes to work. Here comes your Ice Blast and your Storm Spirit jumping in, trying to drag back in Fade. They'll find that one moving onto the Witch Doctor. The 2 supports die. Ancient Apparition buys back to be involved in this fight. But the 3 cores of VG Gaming will live to fight another day.
Once again, Wraith King can go for this, I'm going to call it a greedy build, the talent build, where he goes for skeleton damage and the skeleton spawns because there's no mana burn.
Oh, look how fast Gabby gets pushed away. You've got a fresh Orchid on the Storm Spirits. They have that available silence. ET Spirit moves forward as well. Look for the splitter, look for any kind of combination. Gabby, they're just letting him tank so much, and the Stomp catching 3 heroes, silence in the back, and they're all going to get the clap. 3 heroes in, and now Armel goes for his own jump, up, down, and around. He's got Maledicted up and silence for the moment. Armel needs to quickly jump away. The damage output from Maledict will be enough to get the kill. Finally, the Ice Blast will arrive in this engagement, but it's a little too late. Gabby does not have reincarnation available. He does not want to get back into this fight. And VG want it. That's why Gabby's wrapping around the back. Get as much information as possible. But VG Gaming will just move towards the mid tower. They know they're kind of already winning that battle, and Narmel, silence on him, and they got the initiation jump, and the silence, it lasts long enough. Ice Blast will come in, but it actually doesn't even clip anybody, not even with a chill effect. So Storm down. It is still a tier 2 for a tier 2 tower trade.
The only way you run out of mana is by spamming your spells.
Yep. Ooh. Gabby. Coming a little close. That's a Hurricane Pike I was talking about, finally delivered to the sniper. Tim's just watching Roshan, but Paparazzi's wrapping around the back. Cuckoo never saw him coming. The assassination flies forward. Tim's, Cuckoo gives him the extra life. Connects with the Gale, which summons the 2 extra wards. Paparazzi cleans up quickly, thanks to Echo Saber. But Gabby, he jumps in. He wants to support. The Ice Blast will fly in. This should just kill off DY, maybe with the Shatter effect. But Gabby's going to lose his life for it. DY... and he's actually not going to die through this. My god, TNC really won this kill. Now they'll lose both of their supports.
They're going to turn this into Roche. AA is gone. There's no...
I'm getting a Lincoln Sphere as the next item to build up on Sniper.
A full defensive item. I love the build from Ori. Hurricane Pike, so he can force himself out. A BKB.
TNC's coming in. Gabby's got the Radiance turned off, so they won't feel the burn if they do come in close. As they sit on the hillside, DY, they don't see anything, however. The courier flies over. Here's your ball lightning forward. Ori, where is that BKB of his? The Ice Blast will connect, and Ori, he should end up shattering. In fact, that's exactly what happens. Armel finds the kill. Gabby's on the retreat back out again, but Paparazzi, too much damage. Sniper has no buyback available, but TNC, they have to help out their core here. They can't make it a 1-for-1 trade-off, so send him invis. Give him a push away. Cuckoo's actually walking through the Darkseer wall to stay on the front lines. Remember, he's still got the Nova available. That's why DY uses the range to just connect with the Death Ward. Find the kill on Cuckoo, who could have walked out with the rest of his team, but he was really hoping for more.
It's also an easy game to throw.
No. You'd have no mana left to fight. All he wanted to do was cut the wave, but Gabby already took care of that. The Plague Wards begin. The battle for vision. Here comes your Ice Blast. It's pretty deep. DY, Paparazzi. We're going to move frame by frame as DY tries to move away. Sentry Wall being planted down so they can see us. We'll have a quick second. Let's give it a shot. We'll see where Armel wants to focus. Fade's probably going to be his primary target in the back lines. As DY, he will shatter. Gabby's BKB wearing off. Remember, he's still got the reincarnation. Here comes your assassination 4. That's the damage to find the kill. Good Nova, catching out both Paparazzi as well as Fade. As Armel, he's in the back lines looking to just mess up the supports, but Wraith King's already gone down.
Big ET ulti.
The ET splitter is pretty damn good, but what do they get in return? Again, it's 2 supports for a core. VG Gaming's cores can just walk away. Storm and Wraith King. Like, Storm's still pushing out the bottom lane. He still hasn't finished up the item yet. So they're wrapping all the way around the top.
That's a huge wraparound.
That really
Keep
is.
It quiet, Toby.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm really suited for this task.
Once again, smoking for the ruins.
Here comes Gabby with the Ice Blast. I'm not good for that task at all. The Ice Blast, actually, it hits the Darkseer wall, creating some problems. And with the Gale, they've got the ET splitter and the Nova. Fade's in a little bit of trouble, but they still can't get him for all the war cries and the BKB protections. VG Gaming, they're staying alive, but now Storm goes to work. Ori, he's isolated. The rest of his team backed up, but he wasn't with him. He never got the memo. Fade comes in to buy some time, but Armel has the mana, barely, to get through into the Sniper. And they want to get out of here. Cuckoo, the Gale will connect again, summoning those 2 wards. DY going invis with
no vision.
The Storm Hammer. It'll connect on 2. Cuckoo and Gabby. They're a little bit too low. You've still got the reincarnation from Gabby to come back to fight. So Cuckoo, looking for his own battle around the Fog of War, does not have it. Storm Spirit, he's already left. He's going mid to push out the lanes. And Ancient Apparition's also bailing out. The TP, that took a while, but he's out to safety too. 35-minute bounty runes to gather, and VG Gaming scrambling to fight. There's your buyback from the Venomancer. Now it happens. Roshan at 1/3, 1/4 HP. Even the Nova duration
10 seconds for his ulti.
Have to push Cuckoo in. The fact they're looking for Cuckoo, 4-staff him up into the trees around the Fog of War.
Another 4-staff.
And now he gets the huge Nova. No, it's 4 seconds on cooldown. They weren't ready for it. The Ice Blast will connect, and Sven's gonna be careful with the ET splitter. They're all gonna get the clap. Paparazzi slapped back in again, and now Storm Spirit, you know he wants to kill. He's staying in the middle of 4. Armel, that's deep, maybe too deep. Fade's able to rolling boulder himself away. VG Gaming, someone here has to be punished. Even if it's support,
no one is dying.
Anything, no one is dying. You're right. The Storm can come in, but where's the follow-up? Where's the regeneration? You've still got a napping Witch Doctor. VG Gaming, they're going to go back in for Roshan. The Plague Wars, 4-star. Cuckoo, it's a beautiful Nova. Roshan killed by the Decisive. Ori got the Aegis Immortal. He got what he came for. The Glimmer Cape, Cuckoo can move himself further away from the Death Ward and out to safety. Oh, VG Gaming are moving forward now. Towards the mid, make the most of this Aegis, cleaning up the wards. Here comes your Ice Blast. You said you wanted to save it. It's going to fly over the top of everyone. Gabby will jump in. It's actually going to chill everyone, even though you don't get the earlier damage. Ori has to PKB. Same with Paparazzi, looking for the kill. Gabby, they jump forward. Where's that vision? They've got it. They'll break the reincarnation, and Fade wants to follow up as quick as he possibly can. The ET Sun will buy some space. Gabby, force-staff him up. The Nova, it will connect on Paparazzi, but they get burned through Gabby. He's got buyback available. Maybe he has to use it as a tier 3 talent. That's where the battle is currently happening. Ancient Apparition, what are you doing out there? That is not home. That is not safe.
He got one-shotted.
Yeah.
ET just bought the tome. I think he should give it to Storm Spirit instead.
Here comes your Ice
Blast. Get to 25.
Through the back lines. It's only going to chill over on Fade. Storm Spirit really on the run. But Ori's finishing the job. Storm regenerates quickly, but not quick enough. The melee racks is taken, and VG Gaming will back up. For some initiation, but they don't have information. Like, the one observer what they have is inside TNC's base. And now it's TNC's turn. 5-man smoke up. The smokes will break each other. Gabby's on the front line. DY, he's the one who's Glimmer Caped hiding. And Gabby, he's trying to be the bait again, taunting them forward. Arcane Rune. No. Look for it, but Paparazzi will grab it. He doesn't find it. Now Gabby is isolated in front of Roshan. Then a cannon of Ori is so damn strong. Paparazzi will jump up. The BKB's wearing off. He's got to be careful, so they surge him away. Now the Ice Blast will fly as well. Gabby initiates, as well as Armel. They won the kill, but they couldn't hold him inside the Ice Blast. So now Gabby's got to do it the hard way. Maybe they have enough, but with the Magnetize, Gabby's BKB, he's trying to walk this up, but no reincarnation. Buybacks available, but the Storm's got almost no life as well as no mana. He had to go all the way back to base. The Nova, it's pretty damn good, getting most of VG Gaming, but TNC, there's no one left to really do anything with it. Tims is there. He has to begin his own TP out of Storm Spirit, goes right through Paparazzi. He gets him. He got Paparazzi almost 2,000. 1915, the year the Paparazzi was sent back into.
Man, Raid King, he's just a living second life. He deals no damage. He went with the stun on the Sven, try to kill him in the duration of Ice Blast.
Armel! No! The Hex is actually going to connect, and they pull him back in again. He's going to go down. My God! Not there! Not now! Not how!
He has a buyback though, but the rest of this team.
Pings are coming out. Storm Spirit still dead for the moment. Roshan down to half-life. Paparazzi bottles the double damage rune, so he's got a little bit more fight in him. That Ice Blast, that's a huge miss. VG Gaming will feel the pound. They thought they were on the hillside, but TNC wrapped around the north, puts the Plague Ward down. But look at DY, the wrap around with the coconut could do some work, pushing himself forward, but he doesn't have the extra detection. Sentry's down, back. Here comes the Storm Spirit. He's going to TP himself out, and then look for the ball lightning in, straight to the back lines with his own Hex to try and focus down Gabby. They actually got through instantly on Ori to bring him down as Gabby BKB'd up the ET splitter. VG Gaming, they just want to back out. They all got hit by that Nova, but as DY, he's actually in a little bit more trouble. Tims is staying with him. They'll punch him down with the phone book, but now Fade wants its own initiation with the silence. They've got so many problems. Reincarnation is available for the Wraith King, but ET also has to buy back. So much money, so much committal from TNC. They need a good fight from this one. That's why Armel, he jumps in. They might be able to actually get him a secondary time. Ori, he's standing his ground. How much life steal has he got through the mask of madness? He's gonna live with his BKB. Hurricane Pipe pushing back Tims. Ori is a beast from downtown. He will continue to fight. The assassination flies forward, helping get the kill over on Tims. It does feel that way, but Gabby is not done yet. He needs to find his own kill. Summon the army of the dead. You're Aragon. Gabby's in the trees. He needs to get out of this one. The rolling boulder, it connects perfectly. Gabby, how much have you got to fight with? He's still got a Wraith Fire Blast, but the Hex is out. The Wraith King will go down. Ancient Emperor's the only one with buyback, but they're dead for so long, TNC.
Oh, Darkseer bought the Desert and the Meme Hammer. They're gonna drop everything on this throne.
Hey, you. Careful where you stand. The Ice Blast flies forward. But GG, well played. TNC will call it. We have a game 3 on our hands to wrap up the night. This is just the way we roll here at Epicenter. We push it to the limit. Come back for the whole night.
I feel like if Storm Spirit bought the Lincoln Sphere there, because they had no vision of Darkseer. People are saying a lot of different stuff. Maybe the teams are also picking heroes that they don't want. We've seen Alchemist today, one of the fastest Radiants ever on Sumail.
Making it difficult to walk in, but he's still wrapping around the back. In fact, Tims is rotating in, going to be able to fidget block him up and make sure he doesn't get to the 4-minute rune. Keeping Paparazzi low with the acid spray. Fisher stun, and this will be your first blood. Paparazzi, one punch from Armel will get it. And they've just been waiting for the right time. Have to kind of battle this lane out anyway. Let's try and make sure the Death Prophet gets off to a good start. And maybe that's when we start to beg the question, like, VG Gaming, once you have level 6 on Ori, can you actually just take the top tower? Oh, Cuckoo. This is rough. And in fact, that's death. While Fade's being invaded as well. Everyone's battling for the bounty runes. It's a 2-2 trade-off at the end of the day.
He just wanted to
phase
pick
boots
up
for Armel.
Bounty.
He doesn't have them yet. If he had phase boots at the moment, he'd have an instant kill, but he'll still reach DY in the fist.
He's dead. Alex is fast. 310, and they picked up 2 bounties.
He's getting solo experience at the moment. AU trying to slow him down, but Yang didn't see it coming, but they'll see mid coming. Hoofstomp's already out. Paparazzi, Cuckoo just wants to control him. Tims is nearby. We're not seeing that extra stun control he needs, and all the damage output with the double edge. Tims, he just needs one more hit, but Paparazzi's going to salve up. Cuckoo's already gone down. And now Armel will rotate in. Remember when Alchemist kept getting picked up before the last pickup? They were able to get like bounty hunters or Rickies that would follow them.
They first phased it.
Well, here's your initiation on Cuckoo. Shackles are out. Support is coming, but Tims is a little bit further away, and Cuckoo, there is no running from Ori. Slowed up with the Spirit Siphon and just can't walk out of range of the Crypt Swarm. Armel now has the money with this last hit. No, not enough yet. 3.6k. And the Relic is rapidly approaching. Oh, he's got Mud Golems out of work. Gabby going down to Yang. Commits the ultimate. Again, that lane which we have had almost no time looking at, but you just knew that Yang is having a good time anyway. Just watch the numbers continue to accrue.
Yeah, when I saw Yang play Mars for the first time, it felt like it was his first game.
No mana.
Over the time it got improved, alright.
Yeah, just chain stun him up, slow him up, and they even let Armel have the last hit again. Just trying to contest the camp. I'm wondering if this is really when VG want to try and start fighting. Gabby, he starts with a spin. The Radiance is available. Now, Centaur's the only one that's not there, but he has Stampede. So they got ways to close the distance. The Observe Ward scouted out thanks to the Sentry Ward that's been placed. Tims, the Soulbind, lock them together. Now Armel runs forward. The wall will come up, but with the Omnislash, Yang and Paparazzi, they get a little bit further back, but you've lost one in the form of Yang. The rock will drop. A Concoction also flies forward. They can just tank through all this damage. DY is burning. They're trying to fight underneath this Radiance, and that's problematic. When the Centaur comes out for the sun on the side, Paparazzi, they just want the distance. Do not let that further do any real work. And when the Fisher stuns, they can just hold him there, and Armel has a double kill. He actually burned it from the other side of the rock wall. Tims crosses the river, and this is the smoke before the 15-minute bounty range just to gain the map control. But who do they find?
They want this tier 1 tower on mid. Ideally, they would want to grab a kill before because they have Shadow Shaman.
The Alchemist is showing himself. He's moving forward. He's actually looking to get the kill over on the Shaman. The wall will pop off, and this will actually lock Shaman in. He wants to TP out, but the Yule Scepter is available from Ori, so he'll be able to stay alive with the Soulbind and Double Fissure. Fade unaffected. He bought back and gets the Shackles, holding in the Alchemist inside both the Mass Serpent Wards as well as the Shackles. He needed to because of the phase boots. They're just committing more heroes VG to do it. That's why Centaur's farming up mid. And the Alchemist will come in. Gabby gets the last hit on the tower, but it's in towards mid where now Cuckoo looks for his target. They have that one Observe Ward running forward. Fade gets the Hex off with the slow, but Tim does his work. Now Soulbind plus the Rock. It was actually in the opposite combination than that. But underneath the Exorcism, Cuckoo can start killing off his entire teammates. And with the wall, it's being dropped too. 2 heroes lost, and he actually double-edged.
That's the combo we were talking about. Alchemist is not in that fight. He did not have a TP. You have 2 initiators who's gonna get Blink Daggers eventually, a Centaur and Earthshaker, and you have a Centaur ulti on top of it, so there's a lot of ways to close the gap. But with the Blink Dagger early on as your second item, it allows you to...
Stun, no, Ori's gonna get the Yule Scepter, and they get the Silence, pushing it back with the Echo Slam. Tims gets the follow-up, and maybe now with the Omnislash, they have enough damage. No, where's the follow-up? Alchemist is already left, and Gabby, Stampede spins away. The TNC even contest this. They're looking towards it. Centaur just picked up the Blink Dagger.
It's a DD Mars.
The Centaur's on the wrong side of the map, so they send some illusions forward, but it's already too late. Yeah, DD Mars, as you said, has that damage output. Ori, I think he's a little uncertain. He doesn't want to pick up the regen rune. Doesn't need it anyway, but it would reveal their position if there was an Observe Wall. But the bottom line is being pressured in. Centaur is down there. The Juggernaut's the closest to them. And that's why they jump forward. Blink from Fade reveal. They get the Shackles up. An easy spear to finish the job, not even required. They hold it. But this allows VG Gaming to take the tier 2 tower in mid.
VG Gaming's not stopping. They have Aegis. Every single ulti is ready. They want to take a fight right now. Scan is going to connect.
Yule Scepter up. He's got the silence available as well with the Spirit Siphon. Yang lets down the wall, and they just need to hold him in the Soulbind with the double silence, but it's still not going to save that Centaur's life, or maybe will. He gets a Stampede off, running himself out of the wall. Armel's got Concoction available with the Omnislash. They're getting the damage out. Mars will fall, but at what cost? The rock will drop, and the Bonds have connected them up. The silence is there, and Gabby, they're killing each other up. They can't walk away fast enough. Both the Alchemist as well as the Centaur's about to die, and we'll watch this. With a double kill to Ori, and here comes VG Gaming up the hill. Is this what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Toby. Warlock was a bit late to that fight to save the Mars. He committed to a buyback, and
it's time for the dunk.
There it is. He's going in buybacks.
Oh, wait, that Hex. It comes so fast. The Centaur, he was the bait. The creep wave has arrived, but there was no initiation for the ES timing. Alchemist can now buy back. Tims hits the perfect Echo Slam.
Another good
silence. But the quick silence, they just hold them in position. They cannot move quick enough away, TNC. The upheaval of DY makes maneuvering impossible for TNC. It's hilarious to say that after game 2, when it was VG who were being kited.
Yeah, this Octarine core, he's not tanky enough with it. He's still gonna need a BKB on Alk. Double damage once again on Yang. Nice man to dodge.
Yeah. Actually, he only got the illusion out of it, but he can't walk out of it. The fissure, he keeps walking back into the wall, taking so much damage to the Alchemist. Yeah, he's dead for 80 seconds. Exorcism's back off corner. VG can just walk mid. Oh, they're being safe about this, VG. But right now, I think they could actually end the game. They do not have to do what they're doing. Yang's looking for initiation, cannot get the spear back.
Meanwhile, Gabby on the top lane, trying to make something happen. Already took the tier 3 tower down.
Yep. Now, VG, what do you do?
They're going for Megas. Yep.
No tier 3 tower up on top. They know they got the time. Won't matter if Gabby takes the melee, but they're beginning a TP back. They're being safe about this, VG Gaming. With the TP out, Paparazzi, how many bashes can you get? Rock will drop, and there is no TP away to safety. Juggernaut is down to go with the 2 lanes of ranks that VG Gaming have claimed.
If they don't play this safe, they know that ROTK can yell and will for sure.
Don't kick their asses. Tims? Quick sentry ward being planted. They only see the dire sentry there, so they know there's no obs on the hill. But it's a little bit further back. Whoa, hello. Half stomp forward. Where's the follow-up? Stampede needs to come in, but he got silenced instantly. He's dead so quickly. Fade just holds the shackles.
Did he just blink stomp the creep wave while 5 enemy heroes were missing?
Yes, yes, he did. They've got the courier watching Roshan, so they'll know when he'll spawn up. Tims is waiting in the tree lines, and they're making sure no one can get close enough to put down the Observer ward. And Fate, oh, he'll put down a different type of wards, and the Observer. Tims, great initiation, but the Rock, counter initiation from DY, locking them inside the Arena of Blood. Nowhere to go. Fate's got the ultimate control. The Alchemist will pop. No buyback available, and GG is called. VG Gaming, they have done it. They have fought back against TNC to take the series 2-1 and get a date with Liquid in the winners bracket final.
Superior team fight from VG Gaming, and they play this perfectly. Even though Alchemist got a extremely good timing on Radiance, he had 6-7 kills. They still managed to bring him down. He overextended a little bit on that mid tower, and every single time you kill Alchemist, you punish him.
Yep. And it's that thing, right? You never felt the momentum from anybody else coming in. Like, it almost feels like a carbon copy thing of like, oh, so what have we got?